Because what happened was we had a fight, right? We had this big fight, and it's a Jadakiss concert. Jadakiss got the dogs on the stage and all this kind of shit, right? At the
Rough Rider days.
Rough Rider. So we have a fight, right? And I end up having a fight with a dude named Tank, right? This is not that Tank, though. So people automatically assumed, and the way we walked out there, it's like we walked out there like an army. Like we walked out there with Big U swinging the gun like this. I was more or less like I was so loved, I ain't, but the hate wasn't nowhere around us.
Oh, for sure.
Like, that's why the shit was so crazy when Doe got killed.
You want to talk about that, man, for the viewers tuning in who may not be familiar with Doe Doe, and just you talked about his impact, you know what I'm saying, but as far as like his actual passing, his death.
What you mean? What you want to know? Like
what exactly happened to him? If he was like a loved and respected person in New Orleans, like
bro,
what left? Was he still one-footed in the streets?
Not really. I mean, Doe wasn't really in the streets at the time, and a lot of motherfuckers probably don't believe it. But we wasn't. Listen, bro. Like we hadn't saw this shit work. Ain't wasn't no reason for the streets. Listen, bro. At the time when Doe got killed, we had a fucking $5 million deal on it. What the fuck he gonna be in the streets for? Russell Simmons told us to get Master P and Baby on the same song. He's gonna give us $5 million. So we had a stupid deal in place. So no, Doe wasn't. You remember the shit I told you about turning corners? That's what Doe was doing. Like me and Spitter saw Doe right before he died. All us, our partner them all Durgan had a spot. So we all hanging at the spot, right? Now mind you, Doe always will let like Spitter ride with him. Right? At that time I'm living in the Cali, like I'm more or less not like into the ride, but he always let Spitter ride and let Spitter drive. It's a fucking brand new Range Rover. You know what I'm saying? So that day we all out there, Spitter pull up, I pull up, we all talking and shit, get drunk at the bar. Doe say I'm about to go turn some corners. Spitter say I'm going with you. He said, no you're not, bitch. You're going with your partner. Spitter was mad as a motherfucker, right? I'm like, man, I'm about to go back inside. Cause I already got I'm living in the Cali with somebody, right? I'm like, I'm about to go back inside, bro. I'm going to the spot. No matter of fact, I'm living in Georgetown. I'm like, I'm about to go back to the spot. I shoot, Spitter shoot. Spitter and him actually go back to the studio, I think. Maybe like, that shit happened so fast, maybe like an hour later, nigga was calling my phone saying, nigga just shot you.
And the situation, so he said he was just driving around.
We call it turning corners. We go to every hood. We pop in every hood. We go see this nigga. We got ties in every hood. We go in the 6-4. Go see Two Pistol. We going downtown. We go see OG Terror out the Cali. But he was hanging out there. We go in the Night Wall. We go see why I can't think his fucking name, man. He passed too. But it's like this place we used to go in and just go fuck with our people.
Did he get killed in his actual area, like his hood?
Doe got killed in the 7-1. Coming out Cleveland, stopped to get some cigarettes, and got out the car and nigga ran up on him. Bro, listen, 2 things. When Doe first got killed, I wasn't tripping. I was like, well, that nigga gonna be all right. We just got some shit that we got to deal with. I never thought he was dead. Oh, no, I did. Another thing is the crazy part, if the nigga would have had a belt on, he wouldn't be dead. We used to wear these stupid ass rags around our pants, right? Because we used to wear these big old pants. His fucking pants fell to his ankles and clipped him. And nigga got the chance to get it. That's how nigga got it.
Damn.
And that, because he fast as a motherfucker. Like running them down, nah, it wasn't gonna be that easy. It's a short nigga my size, right? Slim, but he's in shape. That nigga Doe was fast as a motherfucker. So you wasn't gonna catch him. But that's how quick, like after you running that fast,
man, his pants fell.
Yep. Even when they called us and told us he was shot, we ain't think he was dead though. We pulled up to that shit. They even took down the ambulance and all that shit, right? But I could guarantee you, I never thought he was dead.
Oh, so you pulled up to the scene after everything happened?
Yes, they called us that fast.
So y'all saw him out there?
We saw them. Ambulance took him. Like, it wasn't like they declared him dead out there.
Did it ever come out like why somebody would want to do that to him?
Probably all kind of rumors. Niggas say all kind of shit, bro. When it come to that shit, like, you know, niggas be on, you hear this, you hear that, you hear this, you hear that.
You talking about you kidding?
But I know it's not. I know, like what I can tell you is this, right? Because a lot of people had this fucked up. A lot of people thought Tank out the St. Bernard killed him. That's bullshit. That didn't happen. I know that for sure. I talked to Tank. Rest in peace, Tank. But like, Tank grew up with us. Like, Tank, there's a lot of motherfuckers who like grew up with us and moved out to different places, but people didn't realize that we still was connected. But Tank grew up in the Magnolia. So I knew Tank personally. So I was able to talk to Tank. Like, me and Tank had a conversation about it. Because a lot of people had shit mixed up thinking, like, it was just so much shit mixed up to make them think Tank did it. Because what happened was we had a fight, right? We had this big fight, and it's a Jadakiss concert. Jadakiss got the dogs on the stage and all this kind of shit, right? He's at the
Rough Rider days.
Rough Rider. So we have a fight, right? And I end up having a fight with a dude named Tank, right? This is not that Tank, though. So people automatically assumed, and the way we walked out that bitch, like we walked out there like an army. Like we walked out there with Big U swinging the gun like this, right? So people was like, Tank did it because of that. If that was the case, Tank would have killed me. I'm the one who had to fight with him. You see what I'm saying? Now, the reason how I know exactly who the dude was, it's crazy, bro, how shit happened. I got a Cadillac truck at this time. The fucking daiquiri shop in the east. Popping, right? I pull up. There's some niggas in some little vets pull up, right? They swinging and they all trying to get in line, right? So I'm waiting, but I'm about to park in the spot right there. So it's a little dude like, let me get right there because they just trying to line all the vets up. And I'm like, you know what? All right. I back up, let him get there, right? When he get out the car, I'm still in the car, right? So I'm seeing him walk up to the car. Fuck. He like, you don't even know who I am, huh? I'm like, nah. He like, I'm Tank. I'm like, you don't know fucking Tank? He like, man, we had a fight in the fucking daiquiri shop. I mean, we had a fight in the fucking warehouse years ago.
Oh, the Jadakiss.
Right, at the Jadakiss, but that was that Tank.
Not the other one.
No, but he was from the 7th Ward too. Like, but I never knew that dude. That's why people got into that Tank shit when they got on it, because the word was we had a fight with Tank them. We did have a fight with Tank them, not that Tank. I'm thinking this dude, I want to say definitely he was from the 7th Ward. Like, I saw this dude, like, he made me realize it because I didn't know him. And we at the fucking daiquiri shop, bro, and that dude literally walked up to me and tell me, you know, but this is Doe Doe dead. This fucking, at least 6-7 years later, we old and all this kind of shit. So
it wasn't fresh.
No, indeed, this shit, and we both doing some shit. I'm in a light truck, he in the thing, I let him in. So we're not on that kind of time, and he literally, I'm looking at this nigga walking up to my car. Bro, I can tell you, like, there's motherfuckers who know this story. Well, the matter of fact, you know why I know who it was? I think one of the twins out the St. Bernard was with me, a girl. A twin out the St. Bernard, one of the twins out the St. Bernard, because she, I want to say she is who let me know that he was out the project also. You dig? But I mean, that nigga really walked up on my car and was like, you don't even know who I am. I'm like, no.
That's kind of dangerous. Ain't it?
I got that bitch on me though. Bro, listen, what niggas don't know is this, right? I ain't never really got in a lot of trouble. You know, I still told a legal gun to this day. I've always had legal gun. So I always had a gun on me. Like, even the young niggas, like, I remember like T.Y. and them used to be like, say, get in the car with me, OJ. You'd be like, nah, I'm getting in the car with myself. Because a lot of them didn't have legal guns. The Soulja and LeJuve. I think LeJuve probably had a legal gun, but a lot of them dudes didn't have legal guns. I had a legal fucking gun. Like, listen, bro, I've been through shit and been incarcerated, but I've never done no major time. I've never been convicted of nothing. So like I had an FN folk nigga knew what the FN was in that city. Like I found out about the FN from a nigga from Alabama. I went to Alabama, a nigga booked me for a show. A nigga showed me him shoot a fucking can. When he shot the can, bro, they had a little bitty hole in it. On the other side, that bitch was tore up. I said, what the fuck is that? He said, it's an FN. I brought that bitch. That bitch was like $1,200, some shit.
Back then.
Yes, bro. Like I been had that shit, bro. And that was when but Birmingham was like another spot. Shout out to my OG Birmingham Boo. Like Birmingham Boo put me on that. I ain't know nothing about that. That's a nigga who go hunting and all that kind of shit, bro. Like he put me on that shit, and I called all my partners. Yo, whoa, you ain't never saw no shit like this. But you know, we used to call them bitches. We used to say, you know what, this them guns. You know when the niggas be in the army, they be shooting their guns. You see them pull that little bitty gun up, and they be shoot so many times. We like, that's what the fuck that was.
How many times does it shoot?
FN, you could get 30 in that bitch. Come with a 20-round clip, but you could get extended
clip.
Yeah.
Okay. But the standard.
But like motherfuckers ain't know shit about that, bro. When we first got them guns.
Yeah, you know.
And I didn't get it on no rah shit. It was a nigga who I fuck with, who was a promoter, who used to bring me out to shows, and he showed me the fucking gun, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And I'm a nigga, I could buy a gun. Where that bitch at? Let's go.
Do you remember when you first started like toting pistols and stuff?
As a youngster, I just told you the German Luger, the 22.
No, I was talking about what age.
I had to be like 12, 13.
So since then.
I mean, totally.
But now it's legit. So have you developed like put together like a own like little arsenal, different.
I love it. Oh yeah, I love guns though. Like I go to shooting range and everything.
For real?
I love guns.
I like the shooting range, man. I love the shooting range.